was cut from a different cloth. Don't got time for the bullshit. A lot of niggas done switched up, but I'm bossed up on some bullshit. Bank rolls is buzzing. I fuck it off, it's nothing. I get it back in no time. Them blue faces I'm touching. Yeah, my name say buzzing. I'm doing something you wasn't. Every day on the money chase, I get the shit from my brother. Time wait for nobody. I get to it and run it up. I've been trapping since back then. I seen a lot while coming up. I can't let shit slow me up. When they notice me, they know it's up. Been doing shit for too long.
Yo, what up, guys? What up? What is up to all my KO lifers? This is your boy Kofi with KO Sports Talk, back at it with another video. Yeah, I get it. I know. It's been a while since I've done one of these hangouts or one of these videos. But I had to do this video because I think this is, one of the most important off seasons in Bears history. Like I said, with the final game coming up tomorrow, the Bears versus the Minnesota Vikings. It's going to be at noontime at Soldier Field, 12 o'clock. The Vikings pretty much are going to be playing their starters tomorrow because they're trying to vie for that number 2 seed. I think it's not going to be too great for them because you don't want to risk injury to your starters, especially going into the playoffs. It's going to look really bad, especially with the turf that the Bears are playing with. If they get to an early lead, like let's say 24-3, 24-0, I could see them sitting their starters in the second half. But Minnesota, they're going to really be playing for something. And not only that, the Chicago Bears are also playing to get that number 1 pick for the 2022-2023 NFL Draft. And like I said, this is going to be one of the most important off seasons in Bears history because we already know what we got in our franchise quarterback. We already got a franchise quarterback in Justin Fields. I feel like Justin Fields is the truth. Literally, he's the offense. So I'm going to read off the stat. So far, Justin Fields, right now, he finished the season with 17 touchdowns to 11 interceptions passing. He's passed for over, let me see. Don't quote me here, guys. Don't quote me here. I'm going to read off the stats real quick. So, oh gosh. This is being so slow. But yeah, so far he's passed for over 2,000 yards, about 2,442 passing yards. He had 1,143 rushing yards on the ground. He was 64 yards away from breaking Lamar Jackson's record. Second most in NFL history, the most in Bears franchise history. He's rushed for 8 touchdowns. So that's accounted for over 3,000 total yards. And literally, you see why he's the offense. And this is what's going to happen. Like, Justin Fields needs help. I mean, don't get me wrong. Darnell Mooney, great receiver, but he's not a number 1. At best, he's maybe a number 2, number 3. Chase Claypool, he hasn't had a grasp firm of this offense. He's still learning. But besides that, we really don't have any type of good receivers. I mean, Brian Pringle, he's been hurt most of the season. Equanimeous St. Brown, he's been too inconsistent, even though he's reliable when it comes to playing time. But like when it comes to catching balls, when it comes to contested catches, he's not that type of receiver at all. At best, he's a backup receiver. Like most of these guys who Justin Fields were passing to, literally came off from working from Joel Osco. I mean, Nasimba Webster. He's throwing the guys to guys such as Nasimba Webster, Dante Pettis. Who else? Damn, I can't remember any other wide receiver because it's so bad. And I'm a Bears fan. I don't know that much Bears wide receivers. But I mean, Justin Fields has been passing to a lot of receivers that's not going to be here next year. And don't get me wrong, Ryan Poles, he's trying to gut out like this team from the bottom down or from the ground up. He's trying to gut this team, because last year we had one of the oldest rosters in the NFL. Last year we had one of the oldest rosters in the NFL. And then with the cap space, with Khalil Mack's contract, Robert Quinn's contract, and with the way Ryan Pace, he's been giving up draft picks, it completely handicapped our team. So I know a lot of people were criticizing Ryan Poles. Oh, Ryan Poles, he's not getting a offensive line for Justin Fields. He's not helping Justin Fields. Well, the reason he's not getting the adequate help from Justin Fields is because he's trying to clean up Ryan Pace's mess. And this is what I know Swifty was talking about it. Shout out to my boy Swifty. He was talking about it in some of his videos. Well, the reason why Ryan Poles is not able to do what he has to do is because not only that, he's trying to get younger, to get some of the best players available that's young, fast, explosive. Not only that, he's trying to do what he can to help Justin Fields as possible, put him in the best position he can to succeed. And he's going to do that this upcoming offseason. He's going to have the highest amount of cap space in the NFL with $125 million. Presumably, hopefully he's going to have the number one pick, depending on whether Houston Texans beat the Indianapolis Colts. Because if they beat the Indianapolis Colts and the Chicago Bears lose to the Minnesota Vikings, we're going to get the number one pick. We're going to get the number one overall draft pick. And that's going to put the Bears in a great position because we already have our franchise quarterback in Justin Fields. We have a great left tackle. I think that Braxton Jones, he's exceeded beyond my expectation. Coming from Southern Utah, a fifth-round rookie, I think he's definitely going to be the future left tackle. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care especially what Dave Kaplan says. Braxton Jones is going to be your future left tackle. Tevin Jenkins is going to be your future right guard. He's a solid right guard. I just hope he just stays healthy enough, to be here when we're winning championships. All we need is that we need a left guard, we need a right tackle. Yeah, left guard, a right tackle, and a center. Because Sam Mustipher, he's not cutting it, and Lucas Patrick, he's not reliable enough to where I can say, oh, I'm comfortable at him being at center because he hasn't been healthy enough. And so we got a lot on our plate. And not only that, our defensive line. Our defensive line was one of the worst in the NFL. We had the worst rush defense. We had the worst we had the lowest number of sacks, the lowest number of turnovers. I mean, it was so bad. Like, the defense was just giving up points just like that. And Justin Fields was doing everything in his power to help his team win or even stay in these games, And not only that, Amir Smith-Marset, like also half of the receivers that were previously on the team are not even on the team. Like Amir Smith-Marset, the first game against Minnesota Vikings, he fumbled the ball. Bayless Jones Jr. Costing us a couple of those games, especially with the Washington Commanders and the New York Giants. The coaching staff playing so vanilla against Green Bay. What else? I mean, like I said, the defense giving up so many freaking points to the Dallas Cowboys, even though it was like 28-23 going into like the third quarter or going into the third quarter because Tony Pollard was like running up amok on our rush defense. I mean, there's so many examples I can go off, to that could have swung in our favor, that we could have been even a playoff team. We could have been the 6th or the 7th seed. The number of games that would have swung in our favor. The Buffalo Bills game, we were so competitive up until like the fourth quarter, when our defense, like I said, like our defense, like it was doing whatever it can, even though they did play a good game. The defense, did whatever they could to keep us in the game, but so many drop passes. from our team. No guys was making enough catches to help Justin Fields to bail him out. I mean, there's so many examples, that could have swung in our favor. And like I said, this is why going into this offseason is going to be very, very important for this front office. And I'm excited, but at the same time, I'm also nervous of what's going to happen because like even if you do get the first draft pick, I hope we get enough capable draft picks in order to cover some of the deficiencies on our team, because there's so many needs on our team that we need to address in order for us to be a better team and to even go into next season being a competitive team, being a playoff contending team. But like I said, guys, I just wanted to do this just quick video. I know it's gone over 11 minutes, but I'm going to end this video because I actually got to get to work. But stay tuned for more video. I'm going to probably do a video later on. But I'm going to be rooting for the Detroit Lions to beat the Green Bay Packers. And then I'm also going to be doing my KO Sports Hangout this upcoming Tuesday at night. I know I've been kind of busy because I actually got a new contract work with this IT job. So I haven't been making as much content as I should. But don't worry, guys. I haven't stopped making any videos. I'm going to be making some more videos. So stay tuned for more of my videos. And stay tuned for more of my content, my shorts. And yeah, guys. So this is your boy Kofi signing out again. And yeah, guys, I will see you later. All right, peace.
I was cut from a different club, don't got time for the bullshit. A lot of niggas done switched up, but I'm bossed up on some bullshit. Bank rolls is bustin', I fuck it off, it's nothing. I get it back in no time, them blue faces I'm touching. Yeah, my name say buzzin', I'm doing something you wasn't. Every day on the money chase, I get the shit from my brother. Time wait for nobody, I get to it and run it up. I've been trapping since back then, I seen the live while coming up. I can't let shit